Hey, this is Derailer. I'm Dylan.
Hi, Dylan!
Hey. Who are you guys?
I'm Kara, Elizabeth Moore.
Oh, I'm Amy. Amy Nicole Conway.
We got a really awesome special guest. Please.
Hey guys, I'm Ben Harkins. I'm just happy to be here. Happy to be on television. It's always a pleasure to be on television.
America's sweetheart, Ben Harkins.
So, we're just all going to ask Ben some questions, and he's going to tell us some stories, and going to do some improv. It's going to be very, very fun.
So what kind of questions do you have for me today?
Well, we spent a lot of time thinking about these in advance, so get ready for some real killer questions. Ben, why don't you tell us about where you grew up? Let's start there.
I grew up in a suburb outside of Pittsburgh called Mount Lebanon, and it's sort of just an ordinary suburb. We had a lot of woods nearby, little parks, trees. I lived there for most of my life, as far back as I can remember. I was born in North Carolina, but my first memories are in Pittsburgh, and went to high school and college in Pittsburgh, and moved closer to the city as I grew older. When I was in college, I moved to the city, and it was very interesting. A couple of years I lived on top of Mount Washington, which is it's a mountain that overlooks the city. We don't really have like a view like this in Portland. It's really it was nice because I would take an incline, which is basically like a little cart, a cable cart, up and down the mountain to my classes every day, and the city would kind of it looked like just a little train set or something when you were looking at it from the top of the mountain, but then as you went down into it, kind of felt like in a video game where you see something that's far away and it's just sort of an abstract pixelated thing, and as you get closer it surrounds you and becomes more real. Pittsburgh is it's a cool city. It has an interesting look, and is there anything else about Pittsburgh, perhaps? One time a child on Mount Washington asked me for a cigarette, and he was a real dick about it. I was really, he couldn't, he was like 12 years old, I think, and I was like, I'm not gonna give you a cigarette, you're like 12 years old. He's like, whatever, I'm gonna go home, snort a mountain, and smoke a fucking square. He hit the finger and he walked away.
Did he grab his lunch pail and put on his hard hat?
It would have been, he was definitely in elementary school. It wouldn't surprise me if he had a little lunchbox and just grabbed his red wagon and just stomped down the street. Very young, that very hard-nosed young kid. And that's another thing about Washington. One time I saw Ben Roethlisberger on Mount Washington. He was on a date. This is before all of the accusations, the very true accusations against Ben Roethlisberger came out. He was on a date, and at the time, Ben Roethlisberger had just won his second Super Bowl, so he was like a superhero in Pittsburgh, and we saw him. It was late at night. I was just walking around a little bit stoned, and then he was standing on this overlook that it's the best view of the city is on this overlook on Mount Washington, where you can really see all of the freeways and rivers and the city center. And he was staring at it with the woman he was on a date with, and they were just sort of staring in silence. Nobody was saying anything. I was there. I was just like, I'm gonna smoke a cigarette and see what Ben Roethlisberger says when he's on a date. And I was waiting there, and I almost finished my whole cigarette. And he said, That's like 5 minutes with no talking, just wind blowing, looking over the city, and he just said, like, pretty neat, huh?
Yeah. It's been a pretty fun date. See the whole town. I like you.
Thanks.
I haven't been completely honest with you. There's never really like a fun way to bring this up, and I know that it always kind of sounds like I'm being kind of big for my britches, but I won a Super Bowl.
What is that?
Really? I won a Super Bowl. Like,
Is that like a free meal?
it's like the #1 biggest American championship in any sport. I am a Super Bowl winning quarterback.
Oh, that sounds fun. Sounds real fun.
Have you? I'm a. That's a pretty big deal.
Okay. Well, I'm happy for you. That sounds like you had a really good time.
Yeah, we had a pretty good time. We make millions of dollars. I mean, I don't want to be like I said, I'm not trying to big time, but I'm a millionaire. I'm a national hero.
That sounds great. I mean, I'm so happy for you. That sounds amazing.
Usually people get really excited when they hear that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't. I'm sorry. Can you sit on the bottom of the bench?
I just have a better view from up here.
Oh, okay.
Like, and also people then they get to see me a little bit clearer.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. Yeah. I mean, I just got voted best pie on the block.
Best pie on the block.
Yep, that's what I got voted.
That's a pretty big deal here in Pittsburgh.
Thanks.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I just thought that maybe you could share a little bit, you know. I didn't want to see your jaw drop.
Yeah. Can we? I'm.
Just having syrup.
See?
This guy.
I know, isn't he? He's pretty nice.
Dude, can I see you? Do you have your ring?
Oh,
Do you
yeah.
have your ring?
Can I?
Yeah, go for it.
Are you a prince?
See a lot of people kiss my rings. I'm not a prince. I'm a Super Bowl winning quarterback.
That's weird.
Do they kiss my ring?
Yeah.
I think it's kind of makes sense because I brought a championship to Pittsburgh for the first time in 50 years.
He's an idol. He saved the city.
I don't like to say I saved the city, but I helped.
He saved the city.
I'm gonna go. It's not. You're a nice guy. You're so nice. Yeah. But I'm gonna go.
But we're on a date.
It's okay. I can find my way down to the bottom of the hill from here.
Wow.
But you seem really nice. Like your little ring seems very fun.
It's not a little ring. It's a Super Bowl ring.
Okay.
This is like a legacy.
Okay.
When this guy has kids, they're gonna be angels, and you could be part of that. Like, you could be.
This is a first date. I don't want to make your angels.
You know, I've never thought about it that way, but yeah, you would be helping me create living angels.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go.
Okay.
So you have a good night and good luck with your ring, sweet prince.
Enjoy the pies. Blew it. So you spent a lot of time outdoors.
That's, yeah, well, yeah, a lot of walking around in the autumn weather. Pittsburgh is, I always enjoyed the fall.
But like as a
there.
kid too, right? You said you were around a lot of woods.
Yeah, there was a lot of parks in my area. A lot of I would cut through like large patches of like woods to get to school.
What's like a memory you have about playing in the woods or being around all that nature?
Let's see. Well, I do remember one time we just found some, just a stack of metal rods, and we picked up the rods and we're just sort of swinging them around, and just breaking whatever we could find. And one of my friends hit the mother lode and found an old pickaxe that was much more. We could break like pallets with that, and it was really impressive to us that we found something. We were like, well, we got to keep these. And I definitely drew like an anarchy symbol on my metal rod and hid it in my closet because I knew one day I was going to need, when the revolution comes, I was going to need that rod for doing my martial arts stuff. I was very I spent a lot of time practicing like with nunchucks in my room and that iron rod. I would spin it around, try to do bow staff tricks with it. It was very you could just basically, if you went into the woods, you can jump off of something and try to land a kick, like a sweet kick. It was a good way to like just get your body moving and cultivate inner strength or something. That I thought it was like cultivating inner strength at the time, because I thought I was getting ready for when society collapses and I'm just gonna have to be like a good martial artist so I could take care of business when everything goes to hell. And that was definitely
Hey, Dad. So we're moving houses, obviously, and I'm finished with my boxes. Do we have to bring the bow staff? Like, can we just leave the bow staff here?
Have I taught you nothing, son? What are we going to do in a new house if we don't have our protective gear?
I just don't want to. I've never seen you use the bow staff. I know you. I just don't think I understand how the bow staff keeps us safe. Do you get it, Mom?
Mm-hmm. Dennis, do you want me to put the rest of these blow darts in a box?
Darling, I would love that.
Okay.
Thank you, Martha. Listen, son. Someday, could be soon, could be
Here we go.
could be quite a ways away. Someday, things are
Things are gonna happen.
The shit will hit the fan. We are gonna need to be prepared.
I get it, Dad. You tell me this every year.
How do I wake you up? Every Christmas.
Honey, are we moving the squab?
We're taking it all.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll put the birds in a cage so that we can move them to the next house. So we
Yeah.
have meat. We'll have meat.
We can go buy meat. We can go to a store and buy meat.
Darren,
Yeah.
what's gonna happen when the stores are closed? Are you gonna buy meat there?
Who is closing the stores, Dad? All right,
When?
like everything seems to be fully operational.
When society? I thought I taught you to watch for the signs. You're supposed to be decoding the news.
Oh my God. I just want to ask Marcy to a school dance. I don't want to
I'm
prep for
sorry.
the apocalypse.
I don't mean to keep bothering, but are we still rendering fat for fuel? Are we still doing that?
Of course.
Okay.
We're taking it. We gotta be prepared.
You're my prince.
You know what? You're my princess. Get over it.
Why can't we just go to Costco?
Because they're going to be the ones that start it.
What?
They're at the top of the chart for the downfall. It's a pyramid that starts here and it just weighs down every other functional part of society until it collapses. And we are ready at the bottom of that chart with our tools, with our squabs, with our fat rendering machines. We are ready. And you know what?
What?
Who did you want to invite to the dance?
Marcy.
Marcy, bring her in. When it happens,
Oh, I'm not letting you meet Marcy. I am not letting this family meet Marcy.
Martha dear,
I'm just gonna let the air out of the house so we can practice not breathing, okay?
Perfect, perfect.
Oh my gosh, pencils.
There's so many colors.
Yeah.
Oh my god. What do you think we can do with all these pencils?
Oh man, I just want to hold them.
Oh my god.
Check it out. Think of the possibilities.
Oh my god, we could draw stuff.
Yeah. We gotta write our names.
Oh my god, we could like draw a clown.
Guys, I found all this paper.
Whoa!
What?
I found a ream of paper.
Oh my god, think of the possibilities.
This is what could we do?
We could make airplanes.
I could draw sunshine.
I could make a boat that's also a hat.
We could write a new constitution.
That sounds kind of boring.
I don't want to poo-poo the idea, but I don't know if we should mix the two.
I saw you guys with your pencils, and I found this paper, and I thought it was like a thing meant to be. Like star-crossed lover items, finding each other in the deep. No?
No, I mean, I like destiny.
Yeah, it's
I think
cool.
destiny brought us to these pencils.
Destiny is a good word for that.
I'm gonna jump off this rock. Did it look cool?
Yeah, it looks cool.
I'm gonna do it again. Did it look better that time?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Jump off the rock.
With the paper?
Yeah, see what happens. Yeah!
Well,
What just fell out of your back pocket?
I don't know what you mean. Nothing?
What is this? Is this a humanitarian award?
It might be.
Jump off the rock with it. Oh no! We're wrecking everything.
I just wanted to jump off a rock with a humanitarian award.
Ben, what did you go to college for?
I went to college for digital video. Cinema and digital arts was the designation of the program.
What did you like imagine that to open up for you in the world?
I really wanted to, when I first started going to college, I actually wanted to be an abstract video artist because that's what I did when I was in high school. And then as soon as I got to college, I was like, I have to drop this like immediately. I was meeting new people. I was like, I don't want to explain. I don't want to show these people my high school video art that I would like make with. I made one video with those like homies, those 25-cent homies. I made a video with them, and I thought the meaning of it was very clear. I just put like a Guar song to some footage of homies, and it was a visual story, but it was not, it's not good.
Yeah.
So I sort of changed my tune. I started looking at screenwriting, and that was what I majored in college. The college was it was very well known for its musical theater and ballet program. So I was surrounded by a lot of very physically fit people, and I think Wicked had just become a hit on
Where did you go to
Broadway.
college?
It was Point Park in Pittsburgh.
Huh.
Yeah, it was like a very weird time. I would be like studying for finals, and I would just hear like the first act of Les Mis just blaring out in the hallways, just in perfect harmony. And this wasn't for a class. That's
Theater kids.
these people lived that, and it was very interesting. I started listening to a lot of rap. Thought that I was a very interesting person. I was like, I'm going to be a screenwriter. I smoke weed now. I listen to hip hop now. I'm a very just reinventing myself away from my hometown. Very very strange few years. Let's see. Is there anything else you'd want to know about college or the major? I wrote a I wrote like a couple feature-length scripts when I was in college, and I really kind of resent the fact that nobody ever like told me that I wasn't writing. Like, I think that I'm a pretty good writer, but I wasn't writing anything good. Like, they were not, like, people would just encourage me to keep going. I ended up writing a coming-of-age existential sci-fi script, and I can't even look at it anymore. And like the professor was so like overwhelmed with the number of scripts that he had to read, and he already liked me in the first place, so he didn't even read it, and he just gave me an A, and that's how I got through my thesis in college.
Morning.
Oh, hey.
You know what? Take Friday off.
What?
I've just been thinking about a lot of stuff, and I think you should just take Friday off. Full pay. Just take Friday off and enjoy. I started listening to rap music, and it's really made me think about different things.
Wow, I mean, this is so different. Yeah, last week you docked me for being 3 minutes late.
Yeah, that was. I'm sorry. I am sorry. I acted a little brashly, but like I have just been getting some new ideas going through my head, and rap is kind of changing my whole outlook.
Did you just lay me off?
No, not at all. I want you to have a full paid day off. Go enjoy yourself. Go out and do something fun. Spend time with your kids. But there has been a significant change in how I see the world.
Last week you said my kids were, like, reproducing was, like, evil and sucking all of the energy out of the world.
I am not proud of last week me. I am not proud of last week me.
All right, so all you have to do is sign the bottom, and then we're divorced.
Can I pitch you something?
What?
Take the house. Take the house, full custody. I'll take visiting rights as you see fit.
Last week you had me physically removed from the house by the cops.
I feel pretty bad about that now. Have you Ice Cube? Have you heard of Ice Cube?
The guy from...
And not the actor you see these days.
I was going to say, are we there yet?
No, not are we there yet. He has some pretty interesting ideas. I just have kind of been thinking a lot, and I've been acting like a real mule's behind. And I would like you to have the whole house. And I'm sorry for those terrible things I said about you and Ted.
Okay.
Son, you win. Just go ahead and kill me now. It's fine. You can have all my wealth. Just...
Mom, I want to apologize for the last 7 years that I've threatened to pull the plug every time that I come to visit you.
What?
I was acting like a real monkey's backside. And I just want to tell you to your face that I'm not going to pull the plug on you. I'm not going to use that as a threat anymore or leverage to have you sign documents. That was the old me, okay?
Are you trying to kill me through like a heart attack? Are you trying to...
Mom. I just started... I'm sorry. Sorry, I haven't touched you in a while. I understand that. But I just started listening to Future, and it has really opened up some avenues that I have not thought about. So I do want to just apologize in full for my really wretched behavior.
You finally started listening to hip-hop.
Hey, man, I didn't mean to rear-end you. I just started listening to Fish, and I feel like I'm really turning my life around.
Fuck you, man.
Hey, what the hell?
Fuck you, man.
You want to fight?
I'll fight you right now. So yeah, tell me about you. I see there's a lot of posters on the wall. I'm in room 305. I'll be kind of your neighbor here at college, so.
I like sports.
Oh wow, nice.
I like Hulk Hogan.
Okay.
And I like my privacy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to I just thought that because we're going to be living in such close proximity, we might as well learn about each other. And it sounds like you like really cool masculine stuff, and that's awesome. I'm into it. But if you need me, I'm getting a vibe you don't want me here.
It's okay. I'm working on talking to other people and sharing in college. Sharing. Please sit down.
Okay. All right. It's cool. So Hulk Hogan, big wrestling fan?
Yeah. My dad and I used to watch wrestling. My
Dad?
My dad.
Wow, it sounds like you're about to tell me something really sad.
No. Just my dad and I liked wrestling.
Okay.
It's
Is he still with us?
Yeah, he lives in town. He is a tall man, and he recently had a triple bypass.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. He's okay though?
He's okay though.
Okay. You've got incredibly sad eyes.
I'm just not used to this situation yet. And I thought that my posters and my guar would scare people away, but here you are.
No. Every single poster in here seems to tell a story about your life. Like that Hulk Hogan, that's like your dad and triple by. I get that. Like
Yeah.
what? So like, Katy Perry. That's a cool choice.
Thank you.
What does that say about you?
Katy Perry really spoke to me through her song Dark Horse.
Oh yeah, that was a good song.
It really touched the interior of my heart.
Wow. So, sounds like you're kind of a poet.
Do you not see my monster trucks?
Oh.
Poetry and monster trucks?
Oh, I guess I just thought you were a big monster truck fan.
Yeah, I am.
Oh. Poetry and monster trucks. That's exciting.
No, they don't. They're opposing forces. I don't want to be I don't have journals of poetry. I don't.
It makes me think you do have journals of poetry. It makes me think you might have journals of poetry.
I'm not.
Where are they? Are they over here?
No, I'm not hiding anything.
Okay, Sam, we're gonna be friends for a long time, I can tell. So let's just cut the shit. Let's just read some journals, huh?
They're in my trunk.
Yes. Wow. This guy right here. This is beautiful.
I wrote that about Katy Perry.
Yeah, it says Dark Horse.
Thanks for having me back to your room.
Hi.
Oh no, I just spilled my beer.
Oh, let me get into this. Those aren't journals of poetry.
What?
You need to tell.
Do you write poetry?
No.
Can you read me some?
I mean, if I wrote poetry, then I would, but I probably don't write poetry.
You seem real dark, and I'm into it. And I'm not leaving until I hear what's in your heart.
You're amazing.
Thank you. My name is Chandra.
Chandra?
Mm-hmm.
My name's Sam.
Oh my gosh, I was thinking your name was Sam, but we've been hanging out for like 5 hours, and I was calling you Jack.
I know, I was a little nervous to tell you my real name. I've never connected with a woman like this before. Chandra,
Yeah.
I wrote this poem about Hulk Hogan. His hair is blonde. His muscles are thick. He fights other men, but he doesn't use a stick.
His first name is Terry. His body is hairy. I've read them already.
Chandra.
Hey, Amazon Prime here. I've got your Maplethorpe posters.
Just put them anywhere.
There's a lot of anatomy on them.
I took the liberty of ordering some things for the room. I hope you don't mind.
Will you stay forever?
Yes, I live here now.
Is that pretty accurate?
Yeah, I think it was. You definitely captured the spirit of the thing of trying to flirt with women in a dorm room. Yeah, that definitely got the.
What? Yeah. So
Yeah.
college, like, did you overall have a good? Was it a good experience or?
I think so. Yeah, I definitely got to watch a lot of really good movies. Smoked a lot of weed, played some cool video games. I learned how to meet people. That was kind of interesting. All the other cinema majors and work on projects with them. Some of the student projects were just, you'll never forget them. Like there's this thing, we had a small directing project in a studio kind of like this one, where we had to adapt a scene from another movie and direct it as like a stage play, like in a studio like this, and record it. And there was one person picked a famous scene from the movie The Graduate, where there's a what's his name? Dustin Hoffman is being seduced by an iconic character, Mrs. Robinson, but the actor that he got to play Dustin Hoffman's character had sort of a sneaky Pittsburgh accent that only came through on like a few of the words in his vocabulary, but so we didn't notice it. We thought he was just sort of like a handsome bad actor. Like it's like, oh yeah, you casted him because he's handsome. He's not a good actor, but let's just shoot this thing. And then it got to this part where he's like, Mrs. Robinson, you're trying to seduce me. And she's like, no. It's like, oh, whatever could you mean or something. He's like, Mrs. Robinson, you got me here in your house. and everybody just looked at each other like we all just like, holy shit. That was take one we ended up shooting that line probably like 10 times, and every time it got funnier and more impossible to like keep it together as a crew, but none of us wanted to make the guy self-conscious about his accent because he clearly couldn't help it. It was just like, Mrs. Robinson, you got me here in your house. It's just like, because we didn't catch the accent before that. The Pittsburgh accent is sort of like this, like pretty heavy. You can't really sound too smart when you're doing it. Like I grew up around it like all the time. I had to actively not resist acquiring a Pittsburgh accent. Like people will say "inat," which just means "and that" after every sentence, sort of just to say that you finished your thought. I felt really bad for that actor. It's not easy being an actor in the first place, especially if you can't control your accent. Let's see some other projects that I was working on. Sorry, I'm drawing a blank. I'm trying to remember.
Did you actively try to get rid of your accent?
Yeah, I definitely, like, there was a thing where I'd say, I would say yins, I would say inat, and I would sort of, like, you do this thing where you sort of draw out syllables, like, instead of house, it's hoss.
Yeah.
Like, you just hear people say, instead of windows, you start slipping into saying winders.
Yeah.
And it's, I remember I was doing it, and it just would say an at after sentences. This was in like high school, and at some point, like I saw this guy like downtown in Pittsburgh wearing. This is a pretty common thing where like he'll be wearing like Steeler pajama bottoms, an oversized Steeler jersey, and like a Pirates hat, and they just say like. Just the accent gets so disgusting. Like I had a friend who worked in a CD game exchange kind of store where they buy and sell CDs and movies and records. And the manager at the store that day was he was like a sort of like a punk, like atheist dude, and some guy was in the store just buying up some CD and was like, "Hey, isn't God great? Isn't God great?" And the manager was like, he just couldn't keep it in. He was just like, "No, I don't think God is great because I am an atheist." And like everyone in the store is just like, "Well, okay, that's fine, but you shouldn't act like that." And then that guy with the pajama bottoms and the oversized Steeler jersey like walked out, but then he came back in like 10 minutes later and just was like, "What if my 9 years old daughter heard Yin say that?" Like, you're not supposed to say yins in the first place in this language, but you definitely can't say yins instead of years.
I can take you up at this register. Yeah, right here. All right. Cool. Grand Theft Auto 7. All right. Well, that'll be $49.99, and I hope the grace of God is with you.
What?
I just hope the grace of God is with you.
Okay.
This is just to make sure, this is a mature rated game too, so just to let you know. $49.99.
Okay, I don't need the grace of God with me.
I'm just making conversation.
Okay.
Praise the Lord. Here you go.
Can I just have the CD without the God language?
It's a game. It's something that God put on this earth for you to put inside your PlayStation 4 and do fun stuff.
Okay.
It is a mature game though, so think about the things you do in the game.
Okay. Well, it's for my son. I'm not going to be playing it.
Wow. Okay. You're gonna need a lot more of Jesus' love than I thought if you're giving a kid. Well, how old?
He's 16.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is some pretty sinful messages in this game. Just to between you and me, it's not something I would give to a kid.
Okay. Jan?
Yeah, that's my name.
I
Jan.
just need you to ring that up. I'm just trying to get out of here. Like, we have very clear things. We talk about things with our kids. Like, I got it under control.
Because I'm not getting a vibe that you do have it under control. So it is $49.99. Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. You have a good day.
No, you were. That's another sin if you're going to steal that.
I'm not. I actually rang it up and.
Okay, because I haven't processed your card. I get to hit the button when you process your card. Peace be with you.
I'm sorry. Are you Catholic or are you Methodist? Because you're like mixing up all of your Christian talk.
I would appreciate if you don't judge how I celebrate the Lord Christ. And I will also say, please be careful what you do in that game. There's a lot of opportunities to sin.
I'm going to need you to do a few things for me.
I'd love to. That's why I'm here.
Give me the sign of the cross.
Give you the sign of the cross?
Yeah. Go ahead and show me the sign of the cross.
Okay. I can't really mix the religion in the workplace.
Well, you just did.
No, I'm just saying some friendly
Show me the sign of
conversation.
the cross.
There are cameras everywhere, and I cannot,
You
by
can't
law,
do it. You can't do
I
it.
will not do it because I love this job. This is something I love. Okay? Just like Christ. Just like the 12 stations of the cross.
Ma'am, you're
Yes.
getting a little worked up about your love of Big Lots, okay? I want to get out of here. Just give me the sign.
Big Lots gave me a second chance, okay? If you are going to steal a car in that game, I just hope that you pray on it. I hope that you sit and you pray on it.
You've mixed up a lot.
Who is on trial here?
You are, right now.
We all are, okay? On God's eyes, we are all on trial 24 hours a day. So that'll be $49.99, and I cannot let you give that to your child.
Are you using God to oversell Grand Theft Auto?
We have seen a sales boost since I started to have some casual conversation about God, but I am not saying that that is a tactic. Is this what you're getting at?
Yeah.
I'd like you to ring up this Grand Theft Auto for me.
Oh, terrific. Here you go. That'll be $49.99.
Okay.
And please just I hope you find some room for God in that heart of yours.
You know what? I'll take 2 of those.
All right, that's great. Yeah.
Thank
And there are a lot of opportunities to sin in this game. So I just hope that you choose your choices very wisely. So, like, please, you don't have to steal every car, okay? You don't have to hit people.
Okay.
Christ's love is all of our love.
God, I need more. Wait, 2 more.
Oh, man. I did not expect this to go as well as it has for me.
I don't know. You're selling me. What else?
Hey, just trying to get these copies of Debbie Does Dallas.
Debbie Does Dallas?
Yeah.
Okay, there's a lot of opportunities to sin while watching this.
I know, I do it a lot.
All right, Christ be with you.
Yeah.
So, what I need from you in this moment is I just need you to amp up that southern charm. Okay? You're taking the stage. You're taking the lead. You're taking over, but you're doing it with that southern charm.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so we just go from just call action then?
Yeah. Just place is good. All right. Southern charm. Action.
All right, meat. We made a hole right here so we could see into the women's locker room. So I want you to stick that meat John through there so we can scare these ladies.
You want me to put my jammer through that hole?
Yeah, meat.
I can't be putting my knickknacks through a bit hole.
Well, we're never gonna get to Porky's at this rate.
This is ridiculous.
Okay, cut. That was really good. I need a little more. I need a little more from you.
Okay.
Just a little bit. Just heighten that.
What would you, heighten which?
I want to see like your goodness shining through.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Action.
Meat. I just drilled a hole here, okay? On the other side is the angels of God's form. These females are gonna be coming in here to take a shower. I'd like you to stick your member through the hole so we can give them a real scare.
I can't be putting my garden rake through there.
Meat. We're never gonna get to Porky's at this rate.
You want me to stick my eyeball through a sandbox? I can't be doing that.
You're such a treat, and I love being your friend. And I really appreciate it if you just took what you have down there that God gave you, the thick, giant sausage roll, and put it through that hole. It'll be a treat.
I can't be putting my George Foreman through a hole. I can't grill it.
Cut. That's a wrap. That was
Oh, we got it?
all that I needed from both of you.
I just want to say, like, I'm really happy y'all had me on this project,
Yeah.
but I feel like this movie is real offensive.
Yeah, it is an offense, but it is a film classic, and I have also appreciated being on the set and being involved with it, and thank you for all the hard work you put in, and I too do think it is an offensive scene, but I also recognize it as a part of cinema history.
What we're doing here, we're taking classic scenes and we're making them better.
I think we did that.
I think we did that. It was your charm, it was your goodness
Hey,
brought this.
at this rate, we are going to Porky's, right?
Oh yeah, let's get out of here.
It's going up for a high five free
Here we are again.
Here we are. Back. How we doing on time, Eric?
I misread the clock. You have like 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
So now we go forward.
All right.
You're in your 30s.
What happened after college?
Yeah.
Let's see. Directly after college, I had some friends who were in a heavy metal band that had gotten signed while they lived in Los Angeles, and they were going on tour around the country for like a little over a month, and I got into the van with them. I was just selling T-shirts for them. It was a pretty good long trip. It started in Florida, went up through New York into Canada, across over, then down through Seattle, Portland, Los Angeles, and then through from there we went through Texas, back to Pittsburgh, and it was a very you don't really get to learn a lot. Like you hear like, oh, you should travel around the country, but if you're just driving past it and getting drunk at metal shows, you really don't see the country. So, like you do see a bit when you're, I would, because we didn't have like hotels. We would crash at people's houses. We would ask people if we didn't know anybody, all like from the band knew people in various cities, but they didn't know people in every city. So sometimes we would just have to stay with strangers. And I think I was in Arizona, and we got to sleep in some guy's garage next to his motorcycle because we weren't allowed in the house because his wife didn't want us to sleep in the house. And he told me, you want to be careful, there's scorpions. And I was like, how am I supposed to be careful when I'm trying to sleep? I don't know what he even expected from me. And that was very...
Oh, let's, hey, Brad, come on. We just want to tell you about our trip, okay?
Yeah.
We just got back from Phoenix and we saw, oh my God, we saw the country. We saw all of Phoenix. It was just breathtaking. I really wish you could have been there.
Phoenix?
Yeah. We just saw everything. We went to O'Malley's. It was just like interior. It's all license plates. Oh my God, we got so wasted. It was so beautiful.
Some of the license plates were kind of funny. like eat farts or...
Yeah, that was pretty
one?
funny. Yeah, it was one that did say eat farts. Mm-hmm. Oh my God. But I mean, you would have loved it. We saw it all.
What else did you see?
Oh my God, we saw Cooperstown, which is Alice Cooper's sports bar.
Yeah.
It is right in downtown Phoenix. Inside, the memorabilia is out of this world, and we got hammered.
And they make you up when you go in if you
know.
want. So like we got to be Alice.
I didn't know if it was going to work because it's like baseball history and metal and rock and roll, and it was just a treat. It worked so beautifully. It was like yin and yang.
Did you guys, by any chance, did you Cabo Wabo?
Did we Cabo Wabo?
Did we ever
Oh my
leave?
God, no! Have you been to Phoenix?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Cabo Wabo's it was gorgeous. The way they tiled the bathrooms.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I threw up. I stayed in there after I threw up because I just wanted to be around that tile.
Yeah.
I couldn't find him for so long.
We were blitzed.
Yeah.
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 Did you guys
God.
feel kind of haggard when you got out of there?
A little bit.
But it was worth it.
Look, I'm a long haul truck driver for Frito-Lay. I got a lot of people checking the oil on this thing. I can't, you're not my only guy, all right?
I mean, I do a really good job. You've been with me, and I don't want to lose your business, so I will.
I got a lot of other places to go. You're not the only one.
Okay, and you need an oil change?
Yeah,
Okay.
but I could get oil changed anywhere.
You could. You could get. Are you threatening? Are you threatening to leave my business?
Yeah,
Okay.
because I could go anywhere.
Well, what can I do to keep your Frito-Lay semi here?
I'm not staying with you. I'm not staying here. Okay?
Okay.
I got a lot of other towns with a lot of other mechanics, and I don't need just you to be chapping my hide. So why don't you put the caps back on, whatever they go on, and I'm gonna get out of here.
Okay, I am so sorry whatever I did to upset you. We really value your business, and I hope that you continue to use us as
Don't play the victim.
I don't see myself as a victim here. I see myself as someone who failed at customer service.
No.
Are you drunk?
What?
Are you drunk?
No.
Okay.
Why are you getting on my case?
Because I legally can't let you drive this semi.
Because I have 1, 2, 4 drinks, because I drive a lot, because I work so hard, and now you're on my case about it? Give me my keys.
I can't give you your keys.
Give me my keys.
This is a reputable grease monkey, and we will not give you your keys.
You give me my keys.
No. You're gonna have to take your business on foot.
What?
Yeah.
You telling me this? I gotta walk somewhere when I work so hard? How much of my hard-earned money have I given you? How much have I given you?
Don't touch me, sir.
Come
Sir,
on.
you can't just touch me.
Like, go fix it.
It's fixed. I just will not let you drive. Do you want to? Well, you can. Okay.
Do you know?
I get it.
Do you know?
Do you want to sleep here?
What?
You want to sleep inside the grease monkey tonight until you sober up?
What? You want me to stay here overnight? I can't be staying overnight. You
would
know,
be.
I got a lot of other mechanics I got to
It would
cross the
make me
country.
feel good if you slept here in the Grease Monkey tonight.
Oh, no, because if I stay here overnight, I'm going to be staying here for a week, and then a week turns into a month, and nobody gets the chips.
It would be really delightful. You can stay as long as you want.
Hey, how long have you been sleeping here at the Grease Monkey?
Who the hell are you? I thought I was the only person in here.
No, I've been here for. He told me I had to stay, and I've been here for like 3 months.
What company are you driving for?
Oh, I drive for Lay's.
Get the fuck out of here.
What are you saying? Why would I
I'll
get?
beat your ass right now.
What-
He told me I was the only one.
Who do you drive for?
Frito.
What is that?
Frito Lays.
It was scorpions. There were scorpions in it with you. Oh, there was something else that was there that was fun. What was it there? What did we talk about?
Hey, my band just got signed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to travel, and I need some people.
Oh, yeah.
I need some backup, some not singer, but like some support. I
Oh,
need a security. You want to be my security? I need someone to like keep people back.
I can do merch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I need you in charge of merch, and I need you to give me my daily medicine.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. What? Are you okay?
Yeah, I just have some heart issues, so I gotta be.
Oh, geez.
I gotta. Oh yeah, no,
Oh my God.
no, it's good. I'm seeing a doctor.
You're like 21.
Yeah.
It's I was born this way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Congenital
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't talk about it a lot because I feel like it could get in the way of my.
Should you be drumming at the speed you're drumming?
Yeah.
No, yeah, it's good. It's good. I've talked to all of the people, the medical people,
Okay.
and like I know when to take breaks. That's why there's such like big spaces after like a major. When I lay something out hard,
Yeah.
then I just sit back and let the guitars in for a while. You know.
Yeah. That sounds like. I think people will be really understanding if you have to take breaks in the middle of your sets.
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes sometimes we bring in an extra drummer and they step in if I'm struggling. But
Yeah.
it's okay.
You guys want to slam some waters?
Yeah. Let's slam some waters.
Yeah. Thanks. Thanks, Chip.
Thank you. Here, you can take this
Oh,
one.
thank you.
Thank you.
I really want to keep this this whole tour heart healthy.
Heart healthy tour.
Yeah. You know. So I'm glad you guys are in it.
Let's get hydrated.
Let's get hydrated.
Summarize your life.
Yeah, Ben, give us a real nice button on your life.
Well, I've lived in a couple different cities since then. And boy, I've learned so much. You learn a lot when you go, like,
He's a big boy.
yeah, for I used to think, hey, I'm gonna be an abstract video artist, and then I started listening to, the Wu-Tang Clan, and that sort of steered me towards getting high in college. And you just meet so many people when you do that. And then after college, you learn, wow, life, it goes on. It gets a little bit harder. You have to maybe all the shit they taught you doesn't really apply to anything outside of like the program that you were in. That's not bad though. I'm a 30-year-old man. I own a television that's larger than any television my father ever owned. It's 61 inches. I live with my girlfriend. I have a very good relationship. It's a nice apartment. I have a cool girlfriend, pretty girlfriend, and a huge TV. And all the skills I acquired in college didn't really pay off. But you just kind of you do whatever. You take whatever jobs that you can, and maybe you don't maybe you had no clue what you were doing the whole time, and you were just kind of taking, and maybe I still don't, so it's fine. You know, you can just kind of make it up as you go. I think that's the main. That was a good lesson.
That's good.
Yeah, there's a
good.
moral
Yeah.
to this story. Yeah, you get a big, you can get a huge TV on Craigslist for $150, and if you split that with your roommate, that's only $75 a person.
Thanks, guys. We've been Derailer. What a terrific scene.
That's broken. When I like to just go farts, farts, farts. We broke it.
So here's how we're gonna adapt.
Poetry and monster trucks. That's exciting.
No, they don't. They're opposing forces.
You seem real dark, and I'm into it. I'm not leaving until I hear what's in your heart.